Sure, I like it. It's great. Welcome to Snoop Booped. So, what we're doing is...
So we were at this super hipster cafe for breakfast this morning, and they had a display of earrings on this old window screen. And I've been looking for a new way to display my jewelry. So, since we have a screen just like that at home, we're at Lowe's, and we're gonna try and get the stuff we need to do it.
Which is?
We need picture hanging stuff, and we need hooks to hang necklaces, maybe even something for like rings, I don't know. Maybe some paint. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Two would probably work.
Yeah, do we want to do this version or this version?
Which one costs less?
This version?
Yeah, that would work.
I think this will be really good and sturdy because it'll hit on this part, and then you have the stop so it doesn't come out.
That's only $1. I guess that's doable, right?
Right.
So, we can come back and get one.
We can, yeah. Okay, so 8.
Alright, so the haul completed for the most part. We got some fasteners and, well, I guess it's a pair. So a pair of fasteners in the same package, and then some, what do you call them, like doorknob things that will hang some necklaces. I don't do jewelry. But yeah, so we got that, and we're gonna head home and find out some other things so that, if you want to do this yourself, then you will know how much it'll cost and what you should do, where to go, that kind of stuff. So catch up with you in a second.
So now that we have the screen like in sight, we noticed that they have these on the top that we can hang it from, but I really want to do it horizontally, the way they had it in the cafe. We're gonna need some tools. So I have a little drill. I don't know if we're gonna have a bit that's the right size, because we don't really have many of those, but I have a drill, and we'll need a screwdriver. Which one?
Yes.
Both. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it for tools for this too, right?
Perhaps. Probably don't need much. It's a pretty simple project.
So, ideally you measure, but we don't know where our tape measure is right now. I know. Okay.
You curious?
You see? What are we doing, huh? No. I highly doubt it, though.
You need a drill bit?
Yeah, we need a drill bit, but I want to see if I had.
Oh, one little. Okay.
Definitely not.
So we're doing from the back anyway?
Yeah, so the way doorknobs work is you put this in through the back, and then you screw this piece on to the screw until it's tight. Through here. Do you want to drill the holes to feel like you're doing something?
Now you were drilling the holes. How about... Well, yeah, okay. You're good with that one, I guess.
Well, I have it hanging off the edge a little bit on this side.
I suppose. Well, it's your graphic angle, not mine.
Whatever. Won't be perfect. It's fine. Alright. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Honestly, hold on. Like this.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll hold it.
And then you tighten it down more with a screwdriver. So, while I am getting out the carving tools, do you want to tighten the backs of these?
Sure.
Okay.
Sweetly. Set her down. Now, how do I hold the camera and do this? Bonk. In case you've never seen someone screw a screw down, There you go. Another thing you might want to be mindful of is spinning it on the back, but I think she tightened them down enough that they're not probably going to spin. Try it without holding it. I'm curious if it'll spin or not. Well, I mean, once you start another one.
Is it spinning?
No.
No?
No, you're pretty good.
For this last one, the package had no screws in it. So I have to make one of the shorter ones that came with the rest of these work. And I'm going to do that by carving out this hole a little bit more with some basic wood carving tools so we can get that shorter screw into the hole further. And then screw the other part in.
I'm sure you could use something else to do this too, but you know.
Because I have them.
You work with what you got, I suppose. Yeah, this is such a hard job.
Yeah, you're doing all the hard work, huh?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
It's real heavy.
Might need some water. I'm gonna try something. Here, you film. This is like goofy as heck. I mean, as long as we can get it started, I guess it's okay. So let's see.
No, it has to go in further.
I can't believe it! Well, when life gives you lemons. Yep, so sometimes you need to hack things together, and that's how you do it. The more you know.
This is what it's looking like right now. I guess all that's left is to put the picture hanging things on it. And then we'll see if this works at all.
Let's do it!
Do it!
I'm special.
Yes, you are, bud. Actually, flip it back over for me.
I don't know why you did that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you. That way. I mean, you can hang something else. Yeah, okay. Go on for all eternity.
Jared, you put it in there.
In here?
I see 3 drill bits in there.
Hey, it was hiding in the corner.
At some point, we should also close up the gaps in the screen.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, for now it'll just look kind of ratty. It's a
The
look.
rustic look.
That rustic look. That rustic feel. Feels like home.
Okay. Alright, so now out of that little jar back there, grab 2 screws to put into the wall. Right behind the paper towels.
Yeah, you might need to back these up a little bit.
No, that works.
Oh yeah, that works. Oh cool.
Perfect.
It'll hold pretty well.
Perfect.
Parfait.
Perfect. Alright, so we'll need that.
Okay.
And we will need a screwdriver. Preferably the one you just threw on the ground. And let's go hang her up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not level.
Oh.
I mean, everyone else knows
Does
it's
it
level
look
or not.
good?
Yeah, does it look good? I don't know. What do you think? Leave a comment. Are you good? You got yours kind of there?
Kind of. Alright.
Did you get yours?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Worked like a charm. So what we did there is we just kind of put the screws in the fasteners themselves so that we have the spot marked out pretty easily without having to measure or anything. So you mainly need a drill if you're going into a stud, but I think we're kind of doing this with that in mind, where we're not using studs. How far out do you go? How many?
About a turn and a half.
Bye-bye! You want to hold that then? Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sure you were before, but I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's gotta come this way, so.
Well, it would have worked if it weren't for those meddling kids and their dog. Cat. So when you do it, maybe just do the one side. I don't know. It's okay. It's gonna cover up the mistake, so it's fine, you know? Hey.
So I finished hanging up everything on it, and it looks good so far. It works exactly the way I thought it would, but I have a bunch of old pins from my grandmother that I can't fit on it because of the style they are. They gotta like loop through something, and that doesn't work with the screen, which actually surprises me. So we're gonna go get some corkboard to put up on there. I'm thinking along the top edge of it so that I can put those up, and maybe even some loops or hooks of some sort for along the sides to hang all my bracelets on. But for right now, this is what it looks like.
Found the other things that we were looking for in Johan's fabrication shop, and we found some cork at a Michael's. So I think we're basically good, right? What do you think? We good?
Yeah,
we good to go
basically.
back?
I just gotta figure out which one of these things I want. We'll let you know later.
Nice shot, bud.
Okay. What I've decided I'm gonna do for attaching the cork, so we had a roll of cork, we cut it into 3 pieces that are the right width and length. What I'm gonna do to attach it is I'm gonna take this cardboard that was so kindly cut out for me, thank you, put it underneath the screen, put down some hot glue, and then put this on top of the screen so that it kind of sandwiches the screen in between, and it also helps us with the issue of all of the tears in the screen. So we're putting the hooks on too. Just drilled a really quick little pilot hole, and now we're screwing these in. They're gonna be for bracelets and stuff. So. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, we're ready. Think fast.
Sorry, you're really bad aim.
Okay. Now I'm gonna make it hard to focus. So for this project...
Okay, so this is the final product. I've been using it for about a week. I've got a couple of thoughts. For starters, there are a few things that I couldn't fit onto the screen. So I have some hoop earrings and some cuff earrings, things like that, that just were too awkward to find a way to attach. So if you have a lot of that kind of stuff, I would probably not recommend this product, or this project. I also have some cuff bracelets and some watches that could fit on the hooks, but they weren't secure enough for my liking, especially since I have to pull the screen off of the wall every time I want to get one of my stud earrings off of it, just to reach the back. Which leads me to a couple things I would change about the way that I did this. I would probably find a way to mount it so that it's further off of the wall, so that enough so that my hand can fit behind it. And I'd probably do that using some wooden blocks in each corner. I also would go with a thicker cork. That's mostly just my own aesthetic reasons, though. I think it would look better. And I'd probably replace the screen, because this one is old and has some wear and tear to it.
It's painted.
Yeah, it's painted. And it would just look cleaner and better replaced.
So, if you were to do that...
If you were to do that, I did some research on Amazon. You can get a roll of basic window screening, a pretty good sized roll of basic window screening for $11 on Amazon. Also, if you don't have a frame already, you can likely find one for less than 20 bucks. We actually went to a antique store the other day that I know has a lot of old windows and doors, and we found a bunch of similar frames for $12.50 there. So you can find a frame pretty easily. Our total costs on this project, I keep wanting to say product.
Retail.
Yeah, this project were $22. We spent $3 on a set of 2 fasteners at Lowe's. The knobs were 99 cents a piece, so roughly $8 for those.
99 cents, but anyway.
The hooks, we got a set of 40 from Joann's for $5, and the cork, I got a roll that was 24 by 12 from Michael's for $6, relatively. You're also going to need a couple of tools for this project. You for sure need a drill just because of the knobs. You have to have a hole drilled for that. If you don't already have one, the one I used in this video I got from Lowe's for literally 25 bucks. And it didn't come with any drill bits though. So drill bits, those cost between $5 and $15. They're kind of expensive, but you really only need one for this project. So if you didn't have...
Squirrel moment.
Side squirrel.
You didn't have.
If you didn't have any of the stuff, if you didn't even have the tools, I did some math, and it would cost you around $93 for everything in total. Which, at the end of the day, is not horrible.
No, I mean, I don't know. For a simple project, plus you can use the stuff for future projects as well.
Yeah,
like
especially
the drill
a
you
drill.
use for other things, and
Yeah.
we'll probably use the stuff again. Like the hooks was a pack of 40, right? And you know, it costs like what, $6 or something. But we're planning on using them again for another project. We'll probably do next weekend.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Any closing thoughts about it? I mean, you like it?
I like it. It works well.
It's a better way to store your stuff than you were before.
Because it's all in one place and it's where I can see it. That's one thing.
It looks cool too.
Yeah. I do something called a capsule wardrobe, and a large part of that is being able to see everything you have. So when I was putting stuff up on this, there was a lot of stuff that I realized I don't ever use, and therefore I don't really need. So I'll probably do some purging, just because now I can see all of it, and I never reach for it. So it's good.
Cool. Successful project then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, leave a comment with anything that you might do differently, or if you want to attempt this, let us know, because it was kind of a fun project, honestly. Just from when we saw it last weekend in the little cafe, it was like, oh, that's actually a neat idea. We should just do that.
Yeah.
Wish we'd filmed that little bit of it, but hey, whatever. It was cool. It worked.
Yeah, it works. Alright, see you next week. Bye.